like a play on words or something? Like, is it meant to be like minx? Mix?
I feel
I
like
don't.
Or is it because
when you're smoking weed, it's called a mix.
Right.
Like if you're smoking weed, it's called a mix. So maybe
I didn't
they
know if
just had a
it's
little
maybe
mix.
because they're all they all seem to be like mixos, like
Fuckwits.
like
no,
diseased
like
rabbits. Like they got myxomatosis.
mixed race.
Ah, maybe
You want to get in on that, Bevo, or no? You're gonna leave that one alone? Okay.
Yeah, no.
American history.
Yeah,
American
it's
history,
like-
Bev.
It's time to shine.
I will not be painted by this brush.
Oh, mate, it's
You
done.
painted yourself
Yeah,
with this
that's
brush
right.
over the subsequent
Yeah.
several months.
Yeah.
You
Brian's just like, I will not be
racist,
painted
you
by this brush.
fucking
Yeah.
bigot.
However, if I were a painter,
That Hitler Youth stuff is hard to wipe off. Okay,
Mm.
the lyrics.
I just got an ad for a song that says, "I'm not gay. I just like rainbows."
I'm not crazy or anything.
The lyrics. Let's get into it. Okay, first verse sung by Perry Edwards. Sounds like a made up name. Here we go. This is a shout out to my ex. Heard he in love with some other chick. Yeah, that hurt me, I'll admit. Forget that boy, I'm over it. I hope she getting better sex. Hope she ain't faking it like I did, babe. Took 4 long years to call it quits. Forget that boy, I'm over it.
Clearly,
yeah, are
Doesn't
you?
sound like it to me.
You've written a long song
Yeah.
about it. Written a real long song about
let's
it.
first 2 lines here. This is a shout out to my ex. Heard he in love with some other chick. Well, that's fine because that's why we're exes. We've broken up. It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, it's
Get over it.
Yeah.
Do you think like her ex heard this at the first line? It's just like shout out to my ex, and he's just like, "Fuck yeah, shout outs to me. That's me. I'm her ex." And then it's like,
Yeah.
Heard he in love with some other chick. Yeah, I am actually.
and I'm
Thanks.
sorry. Yeah,
Honestly, this is the whole thing with like the Taylor Swift thing as well. Like, you know how she's written so many
Yeah.
songs about her exes. Like, I would be
Oh.
honored to have a song written
put
about
down
me.
in song.
Particularly
if it
by
is
Taylor
for
Swift.
bad
Good
reasons.
lord.
Yeah.
Especially if it was about being trouble when I walked
Yeah,
in.
well, you would be trouble, Bevo. We all know that. Nothing
Bevo
but
is
fucking trouble, that
when he
guy.
walks in.
This whole thing
Yeah.
of like, I hope she's getting better sex. It's like, are you? Is that what you're hoping?
I also dislike
Yeah.
that little sentiment there. She's getting better sex. Hope she ain't faking it like I did, babe. How is he supposed to improve your sexual performance if you're faking it all the time? If he knew you weren't having a good time, he'd probably work on his shit. If you're faking it all the time,
Honesty
he's
is the
not gonna
best
know. I feel
policy.
like
Yeah, it's actually
honesty is-
yeah.
be open. Clearly, communication was not
Yeah.
there in that relationship, and that's probably
but
why
yeah.
it's failed. It sounds like a failure
Yeah.
on both their
And
parts.
if it
That's
was
what I'm saying.
4 years of fake
Yeah.
sex, I pity you.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
that's
you're
the
faking
average.
she's the
yourself
loser
more
in this
than anything.
situation because I'm
Communicate.
sure he finished. Like
Yeah.
she's not getting there at all, and he's just like,
It's a
"Fuck,
race, and
how
he
good,
lost.
how good was that?" And
Mm.
she's like, "Yeah, it's pretty good,
Also,
eh?"
yeah, 4 long years to call it quits. Like, is that 4 long years that she decided she wanted to call it quits? It could have been an extra 4 years on top of that where everything
That's
was
true.
fine.
But I'm still trying to get to the
True.
bottom of who called it off here, because this song goes back and forth. Even in this verse, you kind of get mixed messages as to, wait, so did you call it off, or did he call it off? Because it's this. When she's saying like, "I heard he's
Well,
in
it
love
sounds-
with some
yeah.
other chick," makes it sound like that he called it off, right?
He made the decision. He fell in love with someone else.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Seems that
but
way,
then when
yeah.
you get
Yeah.
to this whole thing of like, forget about it, I'm over it, like, and all this, like, I hope you're doing this and that. But,
Actually,
well,
I know we're not quite at the chorus yet, but that to sort of echo that sentiment, the lyric of you broke my heart, you made my heart break, that made me who I am. Very much sounds like she was the heartbroken
Yeah.
one. Therefore, I think he.
that's
called it
right.
quits
So,
after 4
do you
years.
really think
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is getting to him?
A lot of these songs are very much like, you just need to look at yourself, Perry.
I like that this is always your go-to, Bevo. It's like, maybe you're the problem. This is how Bevo
just
broke
like,
up with every girlfriend he had before someone agreed to marry him. It's just like, look, it's not
The
me.
problem's not me.
It's you.
No, in this situation,
Always
if I
been
was
you.
writing a song about it, I'd take a look at myself.
Would ya?
Yeah.
So apparently,
Why am I so mad?
apparently,
Have you ever written a breakup song, Bevo?
Oh, many.
yeah.
Yeah,
Many.
fair.
Have
Were
you?
they introspective? Were you looking at
You
yourself?
loser. Why have you written a breakup song?
It's to get chicks.
I don't
It's
know.
to get
I'm
chicks.
not, I'm not getting into that.
So apparently she
Ah.
was this Perry Edwards was with one of the One Direction lads, and
Yes,
okay,
Zayn
fuck,
Malik,
I don't
I
know.
believe.
And he basically sent her a text after them being together for 4 years, saying like, "All right, love, I'm off." And then the next week turns
Beep,
up
beep, you
and
dumped.
he's smashing the shit out of some Victoria's Secret model.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
you
yeah,
do,
yeah.
though.
Who subsequently he has, I'm pretty sure, like got pregnant, had a child with, and possibly is engaged to. So, old Malik there is.
I love
Good
the-
on him.
The
He's
text one is such a fucking heavy way to break up as well. I'm
It might
pretty
be
sure
a British thing because that's how Russell Brand did it with Katy Perry as well.
Bert McCracken
Yeah,
of
yeah.
The Used broke. He was dating Kelly Osbourne, and he broke up with her. It might have even. I don't know if it was necessarily by text. But it was definitely over the phone on Valentine's Day. He dumped
Ah.
her over the
Oh,
phone.
you
on
know, what are you gonna do?
Valentine's Day.
You wouldn't want to go around that
Ruthless
house
cunt.
and do it, would you?
Ruthless cunt.
No.
Nah, you wouldn't. Especially not when fucking old mate Ozzy
Yeah, that's
Osbourne
right.
might be there.
Joanne!
Fucking acid it up to the eyeballs
Yeah.
with a shotgun in hand.
Has anyone ever
Christ.
seen when one of the guys from Chases War and Everything was on like Sunrise or the Today Show or something, and he's there getting interviewed about the show, and then he stops and goes like,
yes, yes.
Oh, sorry, Koshi. Do you mind if I just like it's me and my girlfriend's like anniversary? Can I just do a quick shout out to her? It's like, oh yeah, go for it. And he's just like,
yes. I remember
hey,
this.
Rhonda, I fucking hate you. Get the fuck out of my house. Just drops and live, and it's like,
Yeah. I remember that. That was like
oh,
huge.
so good. Live
So
TV.
good.
The
Yeah.
Chaser was one of the
Fucking
best programs on
fantastic.
Australian television
Fantastic.
ever.
Yeah.
Absolutely ever. That was
The
incredible.
guy,
right up until that joke that ended it all, I still thought that joke was
I can't
fucking
believe a joke ended it
fantastic.
after all the crazy shit they did.
I
A joke they did.
that was a
Yeah.
good joke too.
There was a
It
guy,
good joke.
the
Old Don was
piano
fucking
player
hell.
dude, literally wrote a song where he said, like, Princess Di was a slut for sex who died with Arab semen stains on her dress. And that didn't get them cancelled.
I know.
That didn't get them cancelled. He sung that on the ABC.
Oh, gee,
Yeah.
he literally sung
Princess
it.
Di is a
on the air.
slut for sex.
That wasn't that even constantly the top blokes after death?
Yeah, that was
Wasn't
it.
that
Yeah,
that song?
yeah.
That's a fantastic song. The line about what was Brocky?
Yeah, yeah.
The race car driver, so anti-green, he
Tree.
drove into
Yeah,
a
yeah.
tree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Fucking great.
That
Great.
is
Yeah.
fire.
We'll do that. Let's do that.
Absolute-
Let's do an episode
Man.
on that one.
Great show.
Oh, you-
I highly recommend it.
You'd all rate it 0. It's
I
a
highly
fucking 10
recommend
out
it.
of 10 song.
Okay, let's get
Brilliant.
into this pre-chorus. Jade Thirlwall knocks this one out for us. Guess I should say thank you for the hate yous and the tattoos. Oh baby, I'm cool by the way. Ain't sure I loved you anyway. Go ahead, babe. I'ma live my life, yeah.
Oh, how
Bloody sour
salty.
grapes.
Now, Bevo's going to appreciate this. Bevo's going to appreciate
fine.
this. But I've listened to this song a few times now. I don't enjoy it. I didn't like it, but I listen to it because I do my work for this podcast. When they're saying
Yep.
for
At least
the
someone
hate
does.
yous, sounds very much like I hate Jews.
Well, it doesn't.
does,
so
though.
Carry on.
It does. Like, to the point when I first listened to it, I was like, what? And then I had to pull the lyrics up. I'm like,
I'll
they
tell you
don't
who
say
else
that.
hates Jews,
They don't
though.
say that, but I didn't know.
I'll tell you who else hates Jews. Mr. Ryan.
Nah, so, you know.
Identify with the Jewish race.
It
actually.
does honestly sound like that, and now that I've said it, you'll never unhear it. There's a
Ooh,
strong
That's a
there's a
once you
strong
hear it.
J on that Y of the U. Yeah.
There's
It's
a
like
song.
the Spanish.
There's
the
a
Spanish.
strong J on that Y.
It's dicey. Like to the point.
How does
it's
that
to the
fucking
point
work?
where if you were producing it, you'd be like, I'd change that.
Just give that.
I'd change
give that
it.
another go. Yes. I'll tell you what though, that line actually also confuses me as well because I understand that like, you know, that what she's saying is just to say thank you. She's obviously like taking the piss, sort of tongue in cheek, being like, "Yeah, fuck you for all the fights or whatever." For the hate yous, I understand. She's like, that's, whatever. And the tattoos, though.
Well,
What
apparently, old mate
tattoos?
One Direction got a tattoo of Perry's name. Yeah,
shit. I didn't read
but he
that.
got it covered up. Like,
What do you reckon he changed it
he
to?
probably got a
after-
Victoria's Secret logo. Yeah.
I would have just
Did
had
you
it
Did you ever
changed
hear
to
about
Matthew Perry.
Did you,
Perrier
did you ever hear
water?
about Johnny Depp's? Did you ever read about Johnny Depp's tattoo cover
Is that
up?
the Winona
When he
Ryder
was
one?
dating
That's a great
Winona-
one.
Winona Ryder, yeah. He had Winona tattooed on his arm, and he got it like blanked out and rewritten to be Wino
just says
forever.
w-
It
yeah,
said Winona
Wino
forever.
forever.
He just blanked it to Wino forever.
Yeah. Not wrong. Yeah.
Top form.
Okay,
top
so-
form.
I didn't know that they
No,
dated.
they all
Yeah,
jump here in the
They
way
did
back
at some
in the
point.
day. Edward Scissorhands era. They were
yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that would have been specifically.
why I
that
fucking
era.
said it. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no,
Cheers. I
worries.
appreciate your factual recount of the
Mate,
relationships with
I'm
Johnny
wasting
Depp
my
there,
talent
mate.
on
You
a
should-
fucking music podcast here that I have no idea about.
You should be a reporter on E!
Yeah, celebrity
whatever it is,
dating.
the E!
That's
gossip
right.
network.
column.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn,
Imagine
it's
me,
not.
imagine
You
me
should
as a
write
gossip
column for Take
columnist.
5.
Oh, because I wouldn't base
I
any,
can.
You
So
I
love
wouldn't
it.
base
fucking
anything
easily.
in fact.
You'd be so good at it.
It'd be like the real thing.
Following list is a list of anti-Semitic people.
Yeah, just drop those like crazy, ruin people's careers.
A fucking make up what you want, Chibs. A broken clock is right twice a day, my friend.
This just in: Beyonce isn't a good person. Thank you.
Breaking news. um,
Breaking news: Ellen DeGeneres is actually all right.
Ellen smiled at me. All right. The chorus.
Smiled at me.
Yeah.
Smiled at me.
Shout out to my ex. You're really quite the man. Oh, compliments. Okay.
Thanks.
You made my heart break, and that made me who I am. Oh, good. So we're all good here so far. Here's to my ex. Hey, look at me now. Well, I'm all the way up. I swear you'll never bring me down. Shout out to my ex, Mex,
My
Mexican, local
My
Mexican restaurant. You're really quite the man.
restaurant.
You made my heart break, and it made me who I am. Here's to my ex. Hey, look at me now. Well, I'm all the way up. I swear you'll never bring me down.
So fuck. Is it a good shout out or
Well,
is it a
this
bad
is
one?
very positive because it's sort of like, yeah, look, that text message that hurt my feelings and all, but
I'm fucking crying over my Mex.
My
Imagine
Mex
that.
was
Just
a
like-
very,
Shout
very
out.
great.
I'd just like to
slip-up.
say big thanks to my Mex. He
Who's
taught me a lot of
wearing
Spanish,
Spanish?
and I
Shout out
really,
to
really
Chris.
thank him.
sorry, I should say,
I feel like that's Nick Elliott. That's Nick Elliott all the time. Shout out to my Mex. It's just how Nick lives his life. That guy fucking
Yeah, yeah.
loves Guzman, man. More than anyone I've ever met, and I've met a lot of people.
how
who
do
love
you say
Guzman.
thanks
Yeah.
in Spanish? Thank you.
Gracias.
There you go. See, that's what I should
Gracias.
say there. It's like, gracias to my ex.
To my Mex.
for all the Mex.
You're really quite the hombre.
Or maybe when they do the shout out to my ex, they should do the little background. Shout out to my ex.
Gracias. This does sound like someone's just living in the past, though, doesn't it? Like,
I reckon
Very
this song
much
would
so.
really suit like a mellow kind of like somber version.
you reckon?
Like one of the
Like-
Taylor Swift,
like-
down, like
Like when
slower
Pete's
country
Parts
sort of
was trying to
ballads.
talk over the intercom and he was sounding very sad
Pete's
about it.
Parts.
Sav, can you give me like a real Sav, can you give me the chorus, but if you're just like barely holding it together, like you're trying to be positive, but you're just
Okay.
Over an intercom.
Shout out to my ex. You got the man. You made my heart break, and that made me who I am. Here's to my ex. Hey, look at me now. I'm all the way up. You'll never bring me down.
And the guys in the warehouse are just like, fuck, Pete's at it again, isn't he?
He's not doing well. He's
Oh,
not
it's
doing
like
well.
that. Oh, what's that? That video of the girl, and she's like, "Shout out to my ex." Yeah, yeah.
So when I read this chorus,
Anyway,
I was like,
good, back
okay,
to, this.
so all of them are singing this, which then takes us out of Perry's story, and now we need to research all of their stories.
So I read something saying that each of them is singing about
Correct.
their own.
So
personal
I looked
ex
through their list of
backstory.
exes.
Oh,
That would assume
perfect.
that would assume they wrote this song.
We'll get to that as well. But okay, so Jade. Now, fuck, I don't know who's who, right? But there's one of them called Jade, and I've gone through the list because they've got each of them have fucking a list, right? But I went, okay, who's the most successful person that you would bother writing a song about if you broke up with them, right? So Jade is probably the most sort of well-known boyfriend. There's a dude called Jed Elliott, and he is the bassist for the band The Struts. Yeah.
The Struts.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Okay,
There you go.
so they broke up. So it could be about Jed.
Struts.
No. Jade and Jed. J and J.
Did she Yoko the Struts?
And then you've got Leanne. Leanne is one of the people in Little Mix. But the most this guy is fucking punching well above his fucking pay grade.
Can we get his
No,
picture
look,
up?
he's
Who
probably
are
a
we talking
handsome
about?
dude. I'm just saying, as far as his career goes, he's a
Okay.
football player. You go, oh, okay, well there you go,
Mm.
fucking professional football player. No, Conference League football player. This is like playing for Albion Park White Eagles. Jordan Kiffin is his name. That's it. Just
On ya,
saying,
Geordie, on ya, mate.
looks good for any plebs out there. You might be able to get just, Leanne might be keen. Perry Edwards, we obviously know now, is this One Direction bloke, Malik. Zayn? Is it? Zayn. Zayn.
Yep.
Zayn.
Zayn.
Malik.
Z-
Yeah.
Z-
Super-
Z-
Super
A-
Zayn.
Well,
Super
well,
Zayn.
Malik, he's worth $75 million. And he knocked up, is it
Fuck
Gigi Hadid? Hadid?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
She's the
yeah.
Victorian
Yep.
Secret model. He knocked her up. So I think he's winning that one. Perry is now with Liverpool football player Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, also plays for England. So, he's cracked on, I guess. And Jessie Nelson has so many X's on her list, it's really hard to pick one. But I would say
Oh,
the
fuck's
three
sake.
bandmates from this band, because she has now left the band. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I would say. Is probably going to be...
Good luck doing verse 2
Yeah.
without me.
Okay, verse 2, Jessie Nelson. I deleted all your pics, then blocked your number from my phone. Yeah, you took all you could get, but you ain't getting this love no more, because now I'm living so legit. Even
legit.
though you broke my heart in two, baby. Scoop.
Scoop, scoop.
You want 2 scoops with that or 3?
Yeah,
But I
42.
snapped right back. I'm so brand new, baby. I'm so brand new.
I'm so
Boy,
brand new.
read my lips.
so
I'm over
brand
you,
I'm sober and
Old
new.
mate, he ain't reading your lips. He's gone. You got to be pretty close to someone to read their lips.
He's knocking up a Victoria's Secrets
Yeah.
model.
Like,
Also, I deleted all your pics. That's not very nice. Like, they're
what,
his
you
pics.
hacked his phone.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got his phone, you deleted
thought
all of his
maybe they
shit.
shared
That's
it.
not
Maybe
nice.
they shared
a
I know
cloud.
his deceased
They might have shared a
parents on
cloud.
there. They might have
Oh,
shared
don't
a
ever share a cloud with someone.
No, that's worse than buying a dog with someone.
Yeah, don't do that.
I actually
Fuck
think
me.
I share a cloud with Dan Southern
Oh,
to some
shit.
extent.
I'm still avoiding
You could
the
get
cloud.
arrested for
Haven't used
that.
the cloud yet.
Gav, one day. That could really come back to bite you.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a lot of pictures.
No,
of
no.
Coke-
To be
Coke
honest, I think
bottles.
Dan could probably
Wait,
get arrested.
you don't
for
believe
that.
in the cloud, Bevo?
I believe in it. I acknowledge it exists. I just choose not to. Just choose not to use it.
Basically,
He
just
still
a whole
burns
bunch of-
everything to DVDs, like data, and just...
Yeah. No, I'm just too cheap.
Puts him in a
floppy
shoebox.
disk.
Too cheap.
I seriously
Too cheap for
envy
the cloud.
people who are like that good with their file management. Like our good friend Michael Manzini is an absolute. I reckon his online and computer files are fucking impeccably clean. Like
Yeah, they would be.
his
Who's got
file
time for that?
management
Really-
is insane. I just lose shit. I don't have any fucking backup or anything. I don't know how it works. I don't care.
I kind of
I don't
I'll
know
get a
what
new
I-
phone or a new
yeah.
computer, and then whatever I had on there, lost.
I'm
forever.
a
Yeah.
meticulous schedule and record keeper, but in my actual day job, I literally have to work out weekly schedules in 10-minute blocks. So That's how my fucking life
Jesus
goes.
Christ. My life is a shambles at the
Yeah.
best of times, but I also feel like I really want to work with Manzini. I don't know on what yet, but Ryan and Xavier, you've
A
both
snuff
worked with,
film, maybe.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would
Yeah.
let him. I would
Yeah.
let him strangle me to death on film if that's what it took to get working with Mr.
Yeah.
Manzini.
Mm.
I
Shout out
really
to
am a
Mike
big
if you're
fan of-
listening. Sometimes you do. So
Oh, if he does, fucking absolutely. What up, Michael? Let's do some fucking work together.
But we're
And also,
talking.
thank you.
Let's
Thank
start
you for
talking.
selling me that Of Montreal album so cheap up on the
Let's
hill.
start
when I
talking
was
big
getting
picture
strung that
because
time.
more people listen to this podcast than Michael Manzini. So
Mm. Do they?
let's carry
I
on.
don't know what Michael
Well,
Manzini
it's
is, but I assume it's some sort of software program.
Some kind of
Okay.
It
Muppet.
is.
Muppet
He's
the
Muppet
cloud.
show background
He
character.
is the cloud.
So again, we're back to the whole. So who broke up with who? Because they're saying, you ain't getting this love no more. It's like, well, he left you. Like he knew that was part of the deal when he broke up with you.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Mm.
far, it's
It's like that
100%
scene. It's
bitter
like
Yeah,
sour
yeah.
grapes. We're talking sour grapes all the way down.
yeah. It sounds like that relationship in Wayne's World. How Wayne's
The ex,
how Wayne's
a gun
missus
rack.
doesn't get the hint that he's
We never
broken up with her,
dated.
and she keeps. If you're not careful, Wayne, you're gonna lose me. I lost you 6 months ago. We broke up.
Just like, you got me a gun rack. I don't own a gun, let alone many guns, to necessitate an entire rack.
What am I
With
gonna
a
do
gun rack.
with a gun rack?
Stacy. Oh, fuck. That's great.
Psycho
Yeah, that's
hose
great.
beast.
So
Fuck, that's a good scene, man. Jesus
there is a little bit of good
Christ.
news here. She's living legit now. Rather than,
I thought that sounded like one of the writers just was trying to connect with the young
it sounds
folk
like
there.
she was into some
She's
sort
like-
of criminal activity before like this breakup, and now she's had to go legit.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah, it's like
lam.
Godfather
Always
Part
on the
3.
lam.
Like the whole thing's just about trying to get the mafia to go legit. Yeah, it's that sort of thing.
Possibly
Yeah.
more of a production.
Good luck.
note, but I
Good luck.
thought this verse, out of all the who else have we got? Sorry, we've got Jade did the
Yeah,
pre-chorus. Perry did the first verse. Verse 2, this Jesse Nelson. I think it's the best verse in terms of the actual singing of it. I thought it was a pretty fucking.
Yeah, she's
good
the one that
verse.
left the band. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, fuck.
Yeah.
They're screwed then. She's
Yeah.
absolutely the best out of
Well,
the four.
I mean-
thought.
What are they going to do
Look,
without her?
I get what you're saying by best, but yeah, it's it definitely like catches the ear a bit more when she sings, but it's still that really fucking try hard Christina Aguilera style fucking. I'm gonna sing with some real fucking
Yeah.
oomph and
I was-
bravado. Like every line is just like, yeah, no.
It did sound very. It did sound very attempting to be Amy
you're like,
Winehouse. I thought as well, but still, I thought it was definitely.
Well, I
the
mean,
pick of
hopefully
them.
Jesse will die just like Winehouse. Let's.
Or hopefully they all die like Lynyrd Skinner.
What, like in a wine house?
Yeah. Don't we all wish we could go out in a wine house?
Wino
Oh.
forever. Baby.
Let me see. You got a pre-chorus here. It's the same. The chorus is the same. The bridge
using-
is
Yeah,
the
fuck that.
same. It's all the same.
Good.
We're done.
Moving on.
We got
Good.
some.
Oh,
we got some,
the outro. Yeah.
O's.
Sorry, I'll quickly give
Yep.
you the outro. It says for
Yep,
some
sure.
reason that all and Jesse Nelson do this.
Still
Oh
including
no, I
all.
do remember. I do remember now
Yeah.
from the video clip. Jesse Nelson. She's the one adding the little ad lib
Ad-libs.
parts, which is fucking
Oh,
disgusting.
yeah,
like
yep.
yeah, because it's really low, and it's like if you're gonna do ad libs,
Perverse.
like low isn't the way to go. Don't go Desiree on it. Okay. The outro goes oh 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 oh. Oh 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 yeah hey oh 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 nana oh 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 you'll never bring me down.
So you didn't articulate the way it's written here, where it's actually they've meticulously gone oh 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 oh
It's
oh
like that, isn't it?
oh 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 oh. It's there's
Can I just-
hyphens and commas.
Yeah,
Rhythmic.
they've done that. Also, can I just say, like, one of my favorite things about this podcast is the way that Chivs reads the lyrics, and it's fucked up some actual songs that I enjoy. Like, for example, you guys did You guys did Watermelon Sugar High by Harry Styles. I fucking love that song. That is a banger. High rotation for me. I listen to that shit all the time. But every single time it comes on now, all I hear is Chibs going, tastes like strawberries on a summer evening. And it sounds just like a song.
Yeah.
I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm. And I literally can't hear that song without hearing your voice.
That's the whole
sing
reason
to
we
me.
do this
And it
podcast, is
fucked
to
me
ruin
up.
songs for everyone.
Yeah, well, you've gone and done it. You've gone and done it.
How many
now.
songwriters do you think
Yeah.
they had to get in a room to put this together? If you had to guess.
Oh,
if you
I
had to
think I already
guess.
know the answer. I already know. Someone else guess. I know
just
the
looked
answer.
as well.
Zav,
yeah, sorry.
how many you reckon,
Yeah.
mate? I know Zav definitely didn't do any research.
I fucking wasn't.
How
even
many
listening. What'd
songwriters do you reckon it took to knock this up? Yeah.
This fucking
9
7.
songwriters to get this underway.
Yeah.
You've got Ed Druitt, Edvard for Edgeford, Henrik,
I know Ed drew it, but what did he draw?
Henrik
Well done.
Mickelson, Camille Purcell, Ian James, and for some bullshit reason, all 4 members of Little Mix.
Do you ever have you ever tried to organise like a dinner or something, and then you realise you've invited 9 people, and you're like, "Fuck, that's a lot of people to take to dinner." And then you sort of sit around a table, and the 9th guy on the other end of the table is quite far away, so you never get to talk
Yeah,
to
it's
him.
too much.
Now imagine trying to write a song with those 9 people.
I can
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
guarantee.
It's
Everyone
fucked.
would change one tiny
Hang on.
thing.
Do you
Yeah.
know 9 people?
I wouldn't know 9 people to go to dinner with.
I know 3 people 3 times.
Nice.
So there's no way that
Nice.
the 4 people in Little Mix actually did anything with this song. Like they weren't in a songwriting session with it. They got given this, but
No.
they've obviously got a good agent or manager that's like they're getting the songwriting cut. You're giving them a cut.
Yeah. Almost.
technically performed it,
so they
must
Yeah. Like her doing those ad
Fuck
libs
off.
that she did at the end. Songwriting credits. I want songwriting credits. So Ed Druitt. So I looked all these people up. He's basically the X Factor go-to guy in the UK. You know how there's always like those 1 or 2 songwriters that it's like
Yeah.
every X Factor person goes to. He's that dude. So he's written for One Direction, Little Mix, Craig David, fucking whatever. Edvard for Urgeford goes by the name Electric. So original, isn't it? And he's a Norwegian producer-songwriter. He's worked with BTS, Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, is
Like
he
that?
from Norwegian?
Yeah, Norwegia.
Topical.
Now this one's good. Camille Purcell. I looked it up.
Norwegia.
So Camille goes by the artist name Camille with a K, not a C.
It's Mortal Kombat style.
Yeah. So she's basically a UK producer songwriter, and she's an artist herself. She's released a bunch of albums, but she's worked with Westlife and Dua Lipa and The Script and Sam Smith and all the people that have been on this podcast. She again is a X Factor sort of alumni. She's a vocal mentor on the show. Ian James goes by the name Sparks, and he was in a UK boy band called Triple Eight. He's also a go-to songwriter for X Factor. This is basically just the X Factor songwriting team.
Do you know the other connection with this song to the X Factor?
They were on X Factor?
team? That too. Do you know more specifically? Okay, fuck it. I'll just go for it.
They have the X Factor.
the song. They do not. Yeah. The song was released under Psycho Music, SYCO Music.
It's a shout out
was
to
a
their
record
X
label.
Factor.
It's a shout out to their X Factor. Well done. Which was a record label, Psycho Music, founded by
there
Simon
you go.
Cowell of
Yeah.
the X
Yeah.
Factor. Yeah. So
It's
he
all-
heard them on the X Factor and then signed
Now
to
I
his X
I
Factor.
couldn't find this out exactly. You know how
BFG
One
released
Direction were like a bunch of different dudes that all auditioned as solo artists for that.
The same.
Is this the same thing
happened.
that
I'm
basically
pretty sure the same
Simon
thing.
Cowell
So-
just
Female
pulled them out
version,
and went,
yeah.
"You're a band now."
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. I read it.
Okay.
I
that
read
never
it.
ends
I
well
read it.
because
I
you
read
know
it
they're not
somewhere.
going to like each other at all. No.
Yeah. not
Okay.
at all.
So apparently,
Just like us four.
yeah,
you
pretty much.
fucks.
That's why we can't be in the same room. The
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, it was the band Little Mix are a British girl group formed in 2011 during the 8th series.
Yeah,
During
okay, right,
the 8th
yeah.
series of the
Yeah.
British version of X Factor. They
It's like an
formed
alliance in
show.
Survivor. It's like we might make it through if we join up. Yeah.
We-
The
Maybe all our talents can form one talent.
enough to get through one spot.
Maybe all of our testimonies together will get Simon Cowell put away for life.
We've seen that happen with a podcast, i.e., this one, and it doesn't
Nah, it
end
doesn't.
well.
It's not the way to go.
Sometimes we need to bring in someone else.
I
to-
noticed
make the
this,
talent
and then
up.
I read it. I read a bunch of different comments about it. So I'm like, I'm on the right track here. Does anyone know that Ugly Heart song by GRL? Girl?
Yes.
Okay, so when this,
I had to teach that when I was teaching a lot.
So it's when I heard this chorus, I was like, hold up, that's Ugly Heart. Like,
Yep,
it's the
exactly,
exact
yep.
same thing.
I thought the same thing. Yep.
And then I thought, oh, maybe like it's some sort of, I don't know, like a shout out to them. Like, are they friends with that band? No, they're not.
Just played
Yeah. So the
shit out of it.
GRL
Yeah.
are an American band, and the group themselves, when this song came out, tweeted, "Shout out to Ugly Heart," and at Little Mix,
Got
Little
it.
Mix, yeah.
Just in case you're not familiar, so this song goes. What are the words to this song? It goes.
Shout out to my
Shout
ex.
out to my ex.
Shout out to my ex. You're really quite the
Yeah.
man. You made my heart break, and that made me who I am. And then the other one,
Yeah.
Ugly Heart goes. Okay, you're pretty.
It's
Your
a work
face
of
is a work
art."
of art. Your smile could lit up New York City after dark. It's like
They're
blatant.
exactly the same.
Exactly
Exactly the
that.
same.
It's bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like to the
that's
point
pretty
that I'd
fucking
never
bad.
heard this song, and went, "Oh, that's a weird thing to do." Like that song didn't
Ugly
come
Heart.
out that long
Yeah.
ago after this.
So is this already in popular culture that they are the same?
Oh, it's out there. I thought it when I heard it, but
There's
then I
some
found
articles
a
out
bunch
there?
of stuff where they did
let's push it.
Yeah.
And fuck them.
That's what happened with Land Down Under. That just got pushed and fucked by a radio station, didn't it?
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
That's that one really pissed me off because I was like, fucking
it.
who cares?
Is it?
Yeah.
Who cares?
There's a few of those
That's
like
why it's
landmark
good.
cases. It's like that one with Robin Thicke,
Yeah.
where Marvin Gaye.
They just took the Marvin Gaye
Gaye's
song.
Yeah.
estate took him to task because there was a similar percussion
Yeah.
pattern,
No, it's the same.
and that's like
Did that
Yeah,
land?
because it's exactly
Yeah.
the same.
Did they?
It's
It's stuck.
exactly the same.
Yeah, but who cares?
Yeah,
anyway,
whoever
this
has
is a
the
little
this is
bit-
another
whoever
podcast.
has the
Percussion.
rights to the original song cares.
Yeah, that's it.
For a
No,
percussion?
it's not. It's not just a percussion.
pattern?
But
I
the
don't know,
two
man.
tracks do sound identical. Like I've listened to them; they're the same.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
It's the fact that he recorded it as a cover.
This
but
was
didn't
sort of
say
like
that.
how Vanilla Ice thought he came up with the bass line to Ice Ice Baby. Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's like that's under pressure, right?
Is that a,
Yeah,
is that a
yeah.
thing?
That wasn't a sample. They thought they came up with that.
He really claimed,
He
like,
claimed
he
like he
really
wrote
swore
that.
up and down that he came
Yeah.
up with it. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck me. I've
Yeah,
never heard that.
So he didn't make any money from
Incredible.
Ice Ice Baby.
When's that coming on the podcast, by the way?
Yeah,
'Cause
that's true. I
surely
never
has
thought
to.
about that. Yeah, he didn't make any
Yeah,
money from
maybe,
Ice Ice
yeah.
Baby.
Also, for the record, who chose this one?
Fuck
How did this
again.
end up here?
DM Instagram. Yeah, someone from
DMs?
England.
Someone from
Yeah,
England slid into your
Birmingham.
DMs with this.
Birmingham.
Right, shout out to Birmingham in the fucking house.
I can't remember.
That's,
I can't remember what her
that's
name
real,
was.
Peaky
Who was
Blinders
it? Tommy
territory,
Shelby
isn't it?
or what?
That's what I
It
was
was a
just saying.
female.
Peaky
I don't know.
fucking Peaky
Um,
fucking Blinders.
Tammy Shelby.
There's lots of females in
So,
Peaky Blinders.
in the,
Yeah.
in-
Polly.
There
It
was
was
an
Polly.
interview with
and they're all sitting there like, these guys sound like Crocodile Dundee.
There was an interview with
And I'm over
Perry,
there like, Polly.
and she said that the early version of the lyrics for this heard he been fucking some model chick. Yeah, that shit hurt, I'll admit, but fuck that boy, I'm over it. And then they were like,
Oh, that would
yeah,
have been
but
so
then they're
much
like, oh
better.
no, with the younger fans, we
Mm.
don't want to have to get a parental advisory sticker
yeah
put on
Simon
this.
Cowell wouldn't have let that fly.
And it's like, but
I
hold
fuck
on.
I
But
love
she
it.
still the fucking still starts with hope she's hope she's getting better sex, hope she ain't faking it like I did, babe. It's like that's better for the
Yeah.
kids. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. I really wish it kept those original lyrics. That's got a bit more venom. I like that heaps better.
And then I just wrote here that on a personal note, after watching this film clip and listening to the song,
You actually watched it this week.
I want nothing
shit.
to do with any of these women at all. They all seem like an absolute fucking nightmare. Yeah, you know,
Is
I
that
got
right?
the same
Yep.
vibe that I get from Billie Eilish of just saying like, me and her aren't going to get along, and I can almost guarantee that me and any of these four chicks are not going to enjoy each other's company one little bit.
I like the way you say that,
A
like
little bit.
you're gonna end up in. a
You
room
never
with Billie
know.
Eilish at
You
some
never
point.
know.
You're both
No,
not
you
gonna be
see-
happy about it.
Fuck.
I know
just
this
never
video
know
for
with
me, man,
the
this
world,
video
you know?
was- This video was, I don't know, it
Both
was tricky
host
to get.
wildly popular podcasts.
Yeah, that's it. Just a quick thing on the production here. So it's produced by Electric, but by electricity. They used electricity to produce it. It goes for over fucking 4 minutes. This song, so
Yeah,
goddamn
it's really
long.
fucking long.
Yeah,
Now,
it's a long one.
if
Oh,
you get
shit.
to the bridge section, like you'll notice that auto-tune is not being used as an effect like it is on many like pop songs these days. But whoever was singing that bridge obviously was fucking so fucking far off. You cannot the auto-tune is struggling to keep it on the tracks. Like struggling. And it's not like they're using it as an effect at all, but it is maybe the worst like case of the auto-tune struggling to fix
Yeah.
something up that has stayed in. Like that was the best take they got. It's a
It's
struggle.
another one of those McDonald music fucking like no
I
nutritional
love how when they
value in
do
this.
each phrase, it's just like,
Once again.
no
Yeah.
nutritional value.
Yeah.
it's like, why can't you
Cardboard.
just
No.
fucking sing
Cardboard
normally?
music.
And also, it's got that
It's like, oh, just
yeah,
shout.
it's a yell the chorus, like instead of which
Yeah.
you're just disguising yelling like as singing. It's like you're not singing this. Like if you had to sing this chorus just by yourself, it wouldn't sound anything like that. They're
struggle.
just yelling it.
Yeah.
It's yelling it. It's like football chants. You know, you can hear the melody because everyone's just sort of yelling the same thing, roughly. Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Yeah. Enough people yell and it's
Yeah,
in tune.
that's right.
But when you hear a football chant done exactly like that, do you want
Yes.
to cheer along?
If they sung this at a football game,
Yeah.
I would sing
So-
along.
yeah,
Yeah, it's contagious.
That's my
contagious.
point. All right, as long as you acknowledge that, I'm
100%.
happy.
All right.
Yeah. Cool.
Now I did watch the video, but it's still my favorite thing
Okay.
every week to listen to what Ryan Beverage's thought were on the video,
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
and what he thinks about the hate yous section. All right. So tell us about the video, Bevo.
Yeah, well, Dan Souther's not here, so I've got a little clicker actually. I'm going to click
Oh, get
myself. So I'm going to say, hit it, me.
Here's the video facts from A to Z, and they're coming at you straight from Ryan B. It's a terrible song, and I know you agree.
Music video summary.
with Bevo.
How's that?
That was a good clip.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Good clip.
That was a very
Yeah.
good clip.
Brought to you by the Cattle and Bread Galileo pedal, which
Oh,
I'm trying to sell and no one fucking wants.
Who would want it?
Yeah, well.
It's what you get for owning too many boutique pedals, Ryan.
That's right, yeah. Oh, yeah, I had to say at the end of this sting as well, that's me.
Too late.
Ah.
Oh, hang on, let me bring up me little notes app here.
Oh, Ryan, honestly,
Fucking
mate,
hell,
hurry up.
get it together.
I'm going.
For fuck's sake, Ryan. I
It's supposed
swear
to be
to
a half
God.
hour episode, this one, but
Oh, we
I
did
know.
talk about that.
Yeah, I'm fucking real, like, bit toey about that. Let's
All right,
keep
let's-
going.
let's-
Come on.
Let's go.
Let's roll
Let's
with
go.
it.
Let's go.
Zav, if you look at the time, Zav, this one's only been going for 1 minute and 3 seconds.
Oh.
Little Mix pick all the classic locales for fighting and breaking up with your partner. Trailer park, sleazy motel pool, road trip through purple tree forest, and desert at sunset.
That is true. It's all
I
the
really
places.
don't
understand-
It's all the places you'd
I don't
expect to
understand
find
the
a
fucking
dead body.
premise of this video.
That's true. A
Yeah.
bit like Breaking Bad sort of like sets.
Yeah.
I actually went.
I'm pretty
I
sure
went
it's
a deep
filmed in New
dive on
Mexico.
dead bodies in this film clip.
Did you?
Yeah, I mean, I had to watch this film clip like 3 or 12 times to sort of really absorb
3 or
it.
12.
3 or 12 times. What the fuck does that mean?
I just had to really get into it. I don't know. I spent a lot of time looking at my
That's
screen when
any
the girls
number
were on
from
it.
3 to 12. That's such a spread. I had to watch this one 2 or a million times.
Yeah, well, 3 or 12 times to really absorb the message of what those women were dancing and singing about. I don't know.
That's what I tell
Shut
the
up-
bouncer when I'm
shut up
3
about
caps
it.
deep. How many beers have you had tonight, mate? Oh, just 1 or 8.
3 to 12.
Yeah, no. So there's a point there. Where they drive past the hitchhiker? Sorry, I don't know if I'm jumping too far ahead. Are we?
Oh, no, that's fine.
Go nuts.
Okay, so they
I don't want to
They
say
drive-
anything about this video. So
okay. Well, they drive past the hitchhiker at one point. They look like they're going to pull over and help him out. He's a male, obviously, and they're like, shout out to my. They're doing a whole thing. They pull over. He looks like he's getting excited. Then they just fucking tear ass and get out of there. And they're all laughing at him. And he's like got his hands up, like, what the fuck? As they disappear into the sunset. So they've sort of ignored that hitchhiker, who presumably would then be picked up and tortured to death by Antonio Angles, the infamous Spanish hitchhiker, torturer, murderer, who is still on the run and on Interpol's most wanted.
Oh, I haven't caught him.
So,
This is why
still-
we get you on the
Antonio
podcast,
Angles was
Gav.
known to be cutting up hitchhikers in that area, and they've left a hitchhiker by the side of the road. All I'm saying is, I think that was an incredibly irresponsible decision.
Yeah, that ain't give a
I
fuck.
just think
Murder encouragement content that we really
Yeah.
Yeah,
miss.
Did you see
if we
that-
dance
they-
Southern
if you're out
Sea.
there, Brennan,
They were out there bloody littering like straight up.
They was
Yeah.
that's so they
Mm.
recorded that film clip in Spain, and it was just that lovely Spanish countryside, and they're just throwing shit
Yeah,
out of that
shit.
car.
Yes.
I'd
all
love
over-
to see
all
the
over
like
them.
the behind the scenes of this where they throw all the stuff out, finish the shot, and then someone has to go and pick
Yeah,
up
dirty
all the
shit
bits. What-
crimes.
What?
it just that whole hitchhiker thing. It's like, man, you can have a real shit day, but if you do that to someone else when all they're doing
You're a
is trying to get
you're a
help,
shit
you're
person.
a fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
But they all
I
look
saw a
like
guy hitchhiking,
horrible
the day
people.
before yesterday.
Yeah.
you
I
saw a
guy
hitchhiker yesterday.
He was in he was near Shell Harbour Bunnings, just hitchhiking along the side.
And
of
did you throw
freeway
rubbish
there.
at him?
I went to pull over like I was going to help him, then I was sped off into the distance while throwing my ex's shit out of
Yeah,
my
cool.
car. Actually,
Good.
yeah.
I've got one YouTube comment that I found
Mm.
that I enjoyed by Alia Vlogs. And it says, I'll listen to this song when me and my future boyfriend break up.
You've
Yeah.
just set
It's
yourself up
optimistic.
for all sorts of fucking chronic
they
depression.
How's
there,
that?
you fuck.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, man. I can't wait to get a boyfriend and break up with him so I can put this song on.
Oh,
In a similar vein, my comment was by Rage
Dirty
Cherie.
shit crimes.
By Dirty Shit Crimes. They said, fun fact, most people who listen to this song regularly are very much single in real life.
Oh, you don't know that.
Mm.
I got one from Melanie Hart 1 year ago, edited. I'm going to go memento on this one because I need to tell you some stuff first. So first, the comment is Zane actually gave her that bear that she threw out of the car. That's fine. 66 replies later, she's obviously gone back and edited. This comment wasn't me hating on Zane. It was just me pointing out something in the video. I'm sorry if I made anyone upset.
Oh my God.
1D army got into her, I guess.
It really feels like there's a war going on in this comment section between the One
more I
Direction.
scroll through the comments, the more I realize there is an absolute war. There's people that are literally commenting, being like, me being a fan of One
Yeah.
Direction and Little Mix, and then all the
Yeah,
surprise
that seems to
faces,
be like a big conundrum for a lot of
prevailing
people. It's like,
sentiment.
that is a big thing for these guys.
but I like
yeah.
both bands. Now what do I do?
yeah.
What's going on?
Bing, bing, bing,
I
bing,
just
bing,
like
bing,
the one
bing.
that says, imagine Little Mix has been invited to perform at the Victoria's Secret fashion show while Gigi Hadid is walking on the runway. LMAO.
Just imagine.
Just imagine.
Oh,
Fuck me. Okay.
All right, fucking.
Do you have a set list?
set list.
Devo?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Real quick. November 21st, 2019, the O2 Arena, London, England.
Jesus, that's a big
This-
place.
This is an 18-song set with
Fuck.
5 acts and an encore.
God damn.
Whoa.
Five
acts and an encore.
That means they've
About
got
3
costume
songs.
changes and shit and different
3
prop
songs per
designs
act.
and shit.
2-song encore. There is I like to tell you if there's a cover in there sometimes. I don't have any like particularly notable covers, but we do have a shortened version of No More Sad Songs, and we also have extended version of Shout Out to My Ex.
Oh shit!
So, Gavin, you're the guest.
Okay, so
Where
how
in
many,
your-
how many encores did you say?
Well, there's one encore, but there's 5 acts, and it's an
No, but what-
18 song.
How many songs in the final encore?
2.
Okay, I reckon it's third last. I
Where
reckon
would
it
you
was
play,
the song they did before
Shout
they
Out to My
walked off
Ex?
stage before the encore.
Yep, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, I'll have that as well.
Hang on, I've lost you.
So
I'll
what's that,
have-
track 50.
I'll have very, very last. Oh,
Oh,
off.
Oh.
he's back.
Oh, we're
Right.
back. Okay. All right,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay, that was only suspense for the.
Yeah.
How do you get
listeners.
back?
Okay.
I-
It's his internet.
Yeah, the internet's
So,
fucked.
so
Sorry,
Ryan,
I
I've gone with
apologise.
the last song of their main set, like the last song before the encore starts. I
I
think Chibs
concur.
tagged in on that
Yeah.
with me. Yeah, he concurs.
and
Zav's
Zav.
gone for the very,
very, very
last
last
song.
one.
It is the 12th song of 18 songs, right in the
Fuck
middle of the
off.
Act 4. It's just,
Jesus.
it's a nothing.
So
Fucking
random.
nothing song.
Yeah.
What fucking
a
other songs
really
do they have?
I don't
Who
know.
the fuck-
I don't
18?
know.
I'm so angry. I'm so angry about that.
This must be and
17,
it must
I
be
mean.
an English thing.
Why was it extended? Why would the fuck was it extended version in the middle of the set? That's fucking
Yeah. I think these kind of
Stupid.
like pop acts just do, like, it's all dancing and
Yeah,
spectacle.
spectacle.
There's an intro
Yeah.
tape called The National Manthem, though, which is very funny.
That's great. Quite the play on words.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the National Manthem.
fucking
Just a
Australians.
giant
always ask
inflatable
fucking
cock
Australians.
just gets super erect in the middle of the stadium.
Oh,
we are fucking young and
Free with golden soil and oil.
Okay, some legacy here. It was released as the
Did I-
lead
did I
single from their
start-
fourth.
Sorry.
What?
All I'm saying is I started singing the Australian national anthem. Bevo started singing the fucking American national anthem. No one knows what the fuck is the British national
God
anthem.
save the Queen.
Oh, that's the
Does
one that
anyone
goes.
know?
That one goes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
They
fair
got
enough.
heaps of different ones,
Is
though.
it Gracious Queen?
Who knows?
It'll be the
God
king
save the
soon.
gracious queen.
God save our race.
Ew.
Okay,
Actually,
so
won't it not? Because he's gonna be dead as fuck. Isn't that the whole thing?
what? Prince
That guy's,
Charles.
like, nearly dead as it
He's
is.
like 99, isn't
Yeah.
he?
Prince Charles.
Yeah, that fucker's almost dead.
Prince Charles isn't almost dead.
Prince Charles? No, Prince.
No,
Ed-
not Prince Charles. The
the
fucking
Queen's
Edward.
husband.
Who's the
Is it
queen
Edward?
banging?
No, Prince.
The
Purple.
Queen's
yeah,
husband
Prince.
does not become the
Dead.
king if the Queen dies. The fucking Queen's son does. Prince Charles will be
Yeah.
the next king.
Okay, fair game.
Fuck,
And is he
yeah.
going to be dead soon? What are we talking about
No.
here? I've lost the track.
No.
Nah, he's got probably
Are you
10.
sure? Are you
10,
sure they're not going to
15
kill him in
years
a
left?
Parisian tunnel, Chips? If they enjoy that technique.
I don't know. It can only work once. Okay.
Enjoy that technique.
So this was the lead single off
He's
their
72.
This was off their fourth studio album, Glory Days. Entered the UK singles chart, becoming the band's fourth chart-topping single, spending 3 weeks in the number 1 spot. Outside of the UK, Shout Out For My Ex topped the charts in the Republic of Ireland, peaked within the top 10 in Australia and New Zealand, and the single received 2 nominations at the 2017 Brit Awards, winning British Single of the Year. Billboard ranked Shout Out To My Ex at number 58 on their 100 Best Pop Songs of 2016. At the 2017 Brit Awards, it won the Single of the Year. What is their net worth? They've all got the same net worth. Bevo.
10 million bucks.
Gav?
15
That-
million.
$1.
8.
Million?
$8
8 million?
Yeah, they're all worth 8 million.
What'd you go with,
That's a
Ryan?
lot of
10.
millions.
Fuck, that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
Not bad, eh?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Like,
Yeah.
for
fair few
basically not
millions.
having, like, they don't really do anything.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
not anything in the actual, like, the areas that you would be making all the money.
Well, they got that songwriting credit. Surely that's worth
Yeah.
Don't
something.
really
guess.
do anything in the making of good music.
All right, let's rate this shit.
Motherfuckers, this is it. Now it's time to rate this shit.
I don't know. What do you rate it out of? Who gives a shit? 10. Rate it out of
Murdered
10.
hitchhikers.
Murdered hitchhikers.
How many?
Okay, what do you give it out of 10, Zav?
10.
Nice, Gavin.
What's going on?
Yeah, mate.
This song's a fucking jam. That
Oh,
chorus is huge.
you're
I give it
a
a 2.
fucking
Fuck
dick
you all.
face.
Why? Okay.
Yep, that's why you asked me on here,
Who
cunts.
invited
Fuck
this
you all.
fucking-
It's the same guy that likes.
Shout out to my ex. I'm really bad. That's a fucking jam. I'm putting it in high rotation. I
Yeah,
forgot
but
how much I like this song.
Just listen to the
Check
other
it out.
song. It's
Ugly
better.
Heart
Heart.
that came out 2 years
Yeah.
before this.
You get a 2 for 1 there, mate.
Honestly, I'm happy with the 2 for. I don't give a shit.
This
I'll
is
give a
the
shit.
same fuckwit that gave Kim Kardashian's song like a fucking 7 or something, a 5.
It was a middle of the road score, wasn't it? It wasn't a 10.
And
I don't apologize for that.
okay,
Fuck you all.
Bevo.
This song's another one of those fucking dirty shit crimes.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's a 10. Get out of my sight. Never wanted to see you again.
What's going on?
Shout out to this these nuts.
No one
Shout
can
out
see
to
you, Ryan.
these nuts.
Ryan,
We knew.
Ryan
We all
Beveridge
know.
grabbed
Fuck, man,
scrotum.
I'm
Shout
so
out
glad
to
he said
these
that.
nuts.
That's a fucking Instagram story, fucking right there. Yeah, I'll give it a 10 as
Alright,
well.
bye.
I'll give it a 10 as well. Fuck it.
Piece of shit.
I fucking hate it.
going
And
on?
I hope I never hear it ever again.
I'm gonna put it on my high rotation playlist.
Remind me to kill
this
Gavin
evening.
next time I see him.
Honestly, you can try. I've been prepared
Alright.
for this for years, Chips. I always knew it was going to be you or me,
Yeah.
mate. Let's fucking
Just
do
like
it. Next time
the
I
first
see
time
you,
I saw him, it's
fucking
like
on.
it's gonna be me or him.
One
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
neither can live while the other survives. We're going fucking scorched earth on this bitch.
And,
Let's do it.
Shout out to all our exes for making us the sad individuals that created this podcast.
All right, get fucked.
Wow, that was grim. See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.